Landmarks everyone should know. By what is tourism? Great Sphinx of Giza. The Great Sphinx of Giza is a limestone statue of a reclining sphinx, a mythical creature with the head of a human and the body of a lion. Facing directly from west to east, it stands on the Giza Plateau on the west bank of the Nile in Giza, Egypt. The face of the Sphinx appears to represent the pharaoh Khafra. The original shape of the Sphinx was cut from the bedrock, and has since been restored with layers of limestone blocks. It measures 73 meters long from paw to tail, 20 meters high from the base to the top of the head and 19 meters wide at its rear haunches. Its nose was broken off for unknown reasons between the 3rd and 10th centuries AD. The Sphinx is the oldest known monumental sculpture in Egypt and one of the most recognizable statues in the world. The archaeological evidence suggests that it was created by ancient Egyptians of the Old Kingdom during the reign of Khafra. Names. The original name the Old Kingdom creators gave the Sphinx is unknown, as the Sphinx temple, enclosure and possibly the Sphinx itself was not completed at the time, thus cultural material was limited. In the New Kingdom, the Sphinx was revered as the solar deity Hor-em-Akhet, and the pharaoh Thutmose IV specifically referred to it as such in his dream stele. The commonly used name, Sphinx, was given to it in classical antiquity, about 2,000 years after the commonly accepted date of its construction by reference to a Greek mythological beast with the head of a woman, a falcon, a cat, or a sheep in the body of a lion with the wings of an eagle. The English word sphinx comes from the ancient Greek sphinx, apparently from the verb sphingo, after the Greek sphinx who strangled anyone who failed to answer her riddle. Medieval Arab writers, including al-Makrizi, call the Sphinx by an Arabized Coptic name Belheb and Belhawiya, which in turn comes from ancient Egyptian, Pi-Her, a name of the Canaanite god Horon with whom the Sphinx was identified. The modern Egyptian Arabic name is which is a phono-semantic matching of the Coptic name. History. Old Kingdom. The archaeological evidence suggests that the Great Sphinx was created around 2500 BC for the pharaoh Khafra, the builder of the second pyramid at Giza. The Sphinx is a monolith carved from the bedrock of the plateau, which also served as the quarry for the pyramids and other monuments in the area. Egyptian geologist Farouk El-Baz has suggested that the head of the Sphinx may have been carved first, out of a natural yardang, i.e. a ridge of bedrock that had been sculpted by the wind. These can sometimes achieve shapes which resemble animals. El-Baz suggests that the moat, or ditch, around the Sphinx may have been quarried out later to allow for the creation of the full body of the sculpture. The stones cut from around the Sphinx body were used to construct a temple in front of it. However, neither the enclosure nor the temple were ever completed, and the relative scarcity of Old Kingdom cultural material suggests that a Sphinx cult was not established at the time.